Hi guys and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm back again with some new tactics and it's no other formation than the 4-3-3, the fifth variation. This formation is very balanced, got a lot of width, of course, loads of players in midfield because you got the false 9 dropping in as well. Really good to basically keep possession and create out of having possession, but also on the counter attack. So I've got some tactics ready for you that I'm going to share now. Defensive style, balanced, of course, nothing too special. I've explained it many times. It's just the best one to start the game off with. The width, though, is on 40, same as usual. But the depth, I've put it up a bit. It's 66. So not 71 yet, but 66. Because we want to maintain a high line, press our opponents, maybe catch them on the counter. Then build a play unbalanced again with chance creation, direct passing. Build a play, we don't want slow build up because that's just not necessary. We can keep the ball anyway with our balanced attack and chance creation, direct passing for the best runs around the box to find each other. Then we got a width on 40 so that the players on the wings don't stay just on the line but come a bit closer to the striker. Not like a 4-3-2-1, but also we don't want them on the sideline just staying there. Players in the box on 6. We want loads of players there so we can continue our tiki-taka. Corners, free kick on 3. That's just personal preference, of course. So now let's get into the instructions. We put the goalkeeper on sweeper keeper. I think I just wanted to try it and it's really good. Keeper is there for long balls because we play a high line. We want our keeper to back us up. It works great. We put the right back on stay back while attacking. I think we only need one fullback that's gonna get forward with us, and that's our left back, in this case Davies, because he's gonna stay on balanced attack and overlap just to help us out offensively a bit more. He's also the better of the two going forward, so that's the reason why we chose Davies to be the one that gets forward. We don't touch anything on our two center backs, they'll just be on default instructions. Gullit, in this case a CDM, will be on stay back while attacking and cover center just to maybe back up for Davies. The same goes for Bruno because he will also be on stay back while attacking. This way we can just keep the balance in both attack and defense. Bruno will also be on cover center. Saibari, we don't put any instructions on him. He will also be on default instructions, in this case our right center mid. Then our left forward, our left wing I should say, is on comeback on defense, cut inside, getting behind. Come back on defense, of course, because we want to keep the balance in the team. Cut inside because Hansen has that finesse plus, and we want to make use of that. Hansen is also on cut inside because Davies is obviously overlapping, so we need to keep that balance on the left side. That's why we chose for cut inside, because we were not going to put that on Mbappe. He'll just be on the default instruction. He'll come back on defense though and getting behind because of his pace, and we need that to, of course, push the defensive line back. And last but not least, our center forward will be on stay central, come back on defense, and also get in behind. Stay central, of course, because he needs to be there to score the goals. Getting behind, of course, to push defensive line back. And as a false 9, he automatically always drops as well. So we don't need like drop instructions, something getting behind. So now I've done enough talking about the instructions and tactics. Let's get into some examples. Okay, in this first clip, Mbappe is out wide, cuts inside, and then just recycles the ball. We keep the ball a bit with our midfielders, Bruno to Gullit, to Saibari, back to Gullit, to Bruno. We just keep the ball rolling. Then in the attack, we speed it up a bit. Tiki-taka, R9 with the finish. You can see that when we are a bit more patient with our midfielders, the space will open up in the middle eventually. Here again, we got the ball with Hansen on the counter, player like Davies. But of course, players are with us. Now it's just about making the good choices. Ronaldo is making a run in at the back post. We find him. Goal. This is an example of a counter attack, and this formation is also good when you play direct. Here again with Hansen, immediately through ball to R9. We decide to cut it back. Saibari, lots of space to come into and a goal. Again, a counter attack, so you can play fast, you can play slow like in the first clip. It's a formation with a really good balance. So here we are with Hansen. We see that Davies is making that run. We give it to Davies because he's on balanced attack. He's making that run. We find the back post to Mbappe. Whipped pass plus, of course, makes it a better cross. And we finish that again. So here you can see how our balanced attacking fullback is helping us out on the counter attack or in possession in general. Attacking clips done now. Let's get over to the defensive ones. So he's got the ball there with Bernardo Silva. He's dribbling. In this time we try to cover all the passing lanes so he can't have a quick forward pass. You can see how we cover all the passing lanes basically. And then he feels forced to play a long ball. We switch in time to Davies because realize he got Bruno with long ball plus. That's why we are alert at the what's far from him. We have to control what's also far from him. And we select Davies to mark that through ball. Here, Müller has the ball. We first cover all the passing lanes, then also the through ball. We get the ball and then we can build our own attack. Important is that we slide tackle with Davies to cover one side of the through ball. The other side is marked by AI defense, and this way we can recover the ball. Our opponent is building up. He's got the ball with Kimmich. He's on the right back. We, of course, cover first all the passing lanes inside. We don't manage to do so. He's got the ball with Modric. Then we cover his striker first. We realize he's got into an offside position. Now we can put pressure on Modric. We block the shot because he's got Trivela Plus, and you always need to be aware of those players. And then we close him down and win the ball back. And the last clip, here we go. Garrincha's got the ball. We realize that Müller has the ball. First he takes a touch. We decide not to be aggressive on him. We see he takes a bad touch, and then you gotta be aggressive with your two center backs, because otherwise it's gonna be very difficult to defend in this formation when you don't take the chances to defend. This formation is really difficult to defend, so when you have the chance to intercept the ball, you gotta make use of that. And in this case, when you realize your opponent has a bad touch, you gotta be aggressive. So guys, these were the 4-3-3 number 5 tactics with the false 9, of course. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.